Jim, our next question sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com is from Booker Teat in Boring, Oregon.
Booker Teat in Boring, Oregon?
That's what it says here. I was curious about a tweet from Batista who said he used to hide inhalers under the ring. He said, quote, I hid inhalers under the ring and with people working around the ring. I'm not kidding. The cold venues were my nightmare. Does Jim recall this when Batista was in OVW? Also, does Jim know of any other wrestlers who had asthma and had to keep an inhaler close to ringside when they were wrestling?
Well, God, to be honest, I didn't know Batista had asthma. I don't remember him ever telling me that. I know Steve Bradley had asthma, and that's one of the things I think that kept him from going to the main roster, because even though he didn't perform like it, they didn't trust it. Because I remember that he often after because he was 6 feet, 230, great shape, doing moonsaults, really athletic, had fast-paced matches. He would fucking, hit the thing after some of his matches. But Batista, he just used to always be cold. That was the thing I couldn't understand. Here's this guy's 6'6" and 325 or 30 pounds at the time and all jacked up. And we'd be sitting it wouldn't be necessarily a cold building. I can understand the old Davis Arena in Jeffersonville had no heat or air. So it was 150 in the summer and 40 in the fucking winter. But just in high school gyms or the church gym locker room, we used to use do the church shows on Tuesday night or whatever. He's got a hoodie. He's got sweatpants on. He's fucking bundled up, and the rest of us are sweating like whores in church, running around giving finishes or whatever. He was always just in the corner, meekly, not calling much attention to himself, and bundled up. And asthma doesn't make you cold. I mean, I can see where if it was a cold atmosphere, that may aggravate your breathing issues. I don't know, but he was sitting there shivering. I don't think asthma makes you shiver. So I don't know. This is news to me. But I never saw him hiding anything under the ring. Chances are, back in those days, if somebody had hidden something under the ring, by the time they got back, it wouldn't have been there anymore. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
So it sounds like from what you're saying, it's a rare thing in wrestling that there aren't many guys that you know of who had asthma or ever had to hide inhalers beyond Batista.
No, I mean, I'm sure, once again, I'm sure that some guys have had asthma, but it wasn't like, I can't remember off the top of my head anybody ever making an issue in the locker room around me back in the days when I was in the locker rooms all the time. Where's my inhaler? Or I'm having an asthma issue or whatever the fuck may be. I don't remember that happening. So, maybe they just had it and boom, and it wasn't a big deal. But let's face it, anybody that would have serious, severe breathing problems of any kind wouldn't be wrestling. As I said, the only time I remember it being an issue was with Steve Bradley.